as we speak, I'm rendering a video about Barry to the Oilers, but my goodness, I was speaking in that Barry to the Oilers video about Troy Stecher, and how he is the last right-handed defenseman that the Vancouver Canucks apparently showed interest in. But nah, he's going to Detroit! He's going to Detroit, man, and for the Red Wings, okay, you know what, I was planning to make a video about the Red Wings and their signings, because I was like, you know, the Red Wings are going to make some moves. Yzerman is going to do his thing. But I didn't expect Stecher to be on their radar. Not by one bit. Honestly, it is a 2-year, $1.7 AAV contract for Troy Stecher, noted here by Rick Dhaliwal as the pride of Richmond. Also, there's some news about Sami Vatanen. The Canucks have not talked with him. But, my goodness, Detroit, man, you guys! I said this in the previous video that I'm still rendering. It's on Tyson Barrie and the Oilers, but the Vancouver Canucks have been getting absolutely cucked here by all of the players whom they've had interest in. And this is the consequences, man. This is the consequences of being in a position where you don't have the money to shell out because your bottom six is so expensive and heavy. Detroit, let's go over Detroit. I've got a big fan base here on this YouTube channel that loves Detroit, so I'm going to give you guys what you want to hear. Troy Stecher, 26 years old, 5'10", right-handed defenseman. This is the guy who is going to be puking in warm-up because he works his butt off every single shift, and he is extraordinarily hardworking. He wasn't the flashiest guy out there. He was an undrafted guy. He played with Brock Besser at the University of North Dakota, and after his third year there, he signed with the Vancouver Canucks, suited up for a few games in the NHL, was really good, first and foremost, 24 points in 71 games. He has been in that ballpark ever since. And in the playoffs, I know it only says he has 3 points in 17 games, but man, this guy absolutely showed up when it was needed. This guy scored some clutch goals, some very, very strong goals against the St. Louis Blues to really just, you know, put the dagger in the Jordan Binnington. A lot of those blocker side, low blocker, high blocker goals that the Vancouver Canucks scored were off the stick of Troy Stecher. But man, he was so adamant in the media about talking about wanting to come back and play with Vancouver. And Jim Benning came out and said to the media that the fact that the Canucks didn't qualify him because he was an RFA was mostly just due to the flat cap. And again, it's consequences. It's consequences for having such a front-loaded and heavy bottom six to the point where you cannot afford to give Tanev and Markstrom the contracts that the Calgary Flames ended up giving, which in retrospect, were very heavy contracts, and I wouldn't have been comfortable signing those. But for Troy Stecher, $1.7 million at 2 years for a total contract of $3.4, that's not a lot, you know? Stecher pretty much accepted a very short, very strong deal, honestly, for the Red Wings. He's going to be getting more playing time over there in the Red Wings system, and if he actually proceeds and does really well, hey, you know, the Red Wings could flip him at the deadline for picks or whatever, or, you know, if they want to go long-term with this guy because he is only 26, he'll be 28 when that contract expires, they could afford to do that if they wanted to. Detroit is a young team. So, for the Red Wings, you guys are getting yourselves a very, very heart and soul kind of guy. I love Troy Stecher here in the Vancouver Canucks system, and I know a lot of Canucks fans did here too. I'm going to upload this before the Barrie video because the Barrie video is still rendering. I'll upload the Barrie video afterwards, and full retrospect, I'll do some in media res over here. The Barrie video, I'm going to be talking about Troy Stecher as if he wasn't signed, so be on the lookout for that. Troy Stecher is a Detroit Red Wing, and while that pleases one side of me that likes the Red Wings, it really, really tests my capacity of frustration here. Because all the Canucks free agents, man, whew, we're not getting any of them back. This Vancouver Canucks team is going down next year, boys. It's going down. But Troy Stecher, he's going down too. Down south to Detroit. So talk to me in the comments what you think about Troy Stecher going to the Red Wings. Social.Trollus99, and bye.